Hey Pisces, this is Alex. I'm here to bring you your weekly love reading. I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much to all of my new and existing subscribers. Your love and support is palpable, and I appreciate you guys so very much. Thank you for coming back, and let's see what God, angels, and the universe has for my Ooh! Seven of Swords. You know something? I was going to say right off the bat, I just kind of feel like somebody's hoarding. Right? Yes, the Seven of Swords is the card of deceit, but of course, many cards in the tarot have multiple meanings. And I just got hoarding. Somebody's not playing fair. Somebody's not, we got those that came and this that came next. Nice. You got the Chariot, which is Cancer. You got the Moon, which is there's you in Pisces and Cancer as well. So a lot of emotion, right? And then you also have the Seven of Cups. I can hear some of you saying, I'm just emotionally all over the place. There you go again, showing up in your own reading, Pisces, as the Hanged Man. Yeah, I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're in your feelings. You're highly emotional. For some of you, you could feel emotionally unstable. As part of feeling emotionally unstable, you could feel stuck. You know, Pisces is a sign of progression, right? The two fish swimming. So I kind of feel like for you guys, you know, you want emotions in motion. Right? Emotions have to be flowing. Emotions have to be moving. I think that's the very breath of what it feels like to be a Pisces. But I especially feel like with this Mercury retrograde, a lot of you guys felt emotionally stuck. What I'm also hearing too, for some of you, is that I kind of feel like things were not moving in your direction. It almost even feels like a dial was stuck in one position. And Pisces, you might have tried your hardest to get something to move along, and it was just not working with you. Page of Cups at the bottom. Okay? And I could hear some of you saying, you know, Alex, I just gave up. Like, fuck it. Look, it's not working. If it's not working, maybe it's not meant to work. So I just left it alone. And that's okay. That's also a part of the process too, is you leaving stuff alone. You know, that whole, even though a lot of you may not have said it, it's that whole let go, let God stuff. As in, just because we stop doesn't mean that the universe stops either. Okay? So let's look at this from the top. A lot of sword energy, right? Those are those air signs, which is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. You know, I kind of feel like there was a lot of, somebody wasn't being honest. Somebody wasn't saying what was really on their mind. Somebody was like withholding or keeping information from you instead of just telling you the truth, and just that instead of being upfront. That's what I got from that in a nutshell. You know what I mean? And I kind of feel as a part of that, that stopped you in your tracks, right? It was almost like, well, if you don't know what you want, then maybe we don't need to be in this, is what I'm getting, right? As an example. And when you said that, well, if you don't know what you want, maybe we don't need to be in this. It was almost like at that point, somebody hit the pause button. Nothing else happened after that. And you're like, the hell? And to an extent, it made you scared. It made you nervous. You was like, well, they never responded back, or I never heard anything back. So are we over? Are we not over? Like, I don't freaking know. Is it, are we up? Are we down? Right? There was an enormous amount of uncertainty, right? You didn't necessarily know how to feel. Like, they never kind of responded. So I don't know. You know, with the Temperance card here, the card of Sagittarius, if I can hold it, you know, that kind of says to me too, that's divine timing, right? That's the universe kind of cooking up and gathering all the ingredients and marinating and tenderizing and just doing all those things. it just wasn't the perfect time, and the timing wasn't right. Which is, by the way, Pisces, why the pause button was hit, right? You had like a universal pause. The universe came in, it was like, boop, with the Mercury retrograde especially, right? And again, I kind of feel like you guys were triggered because I scared the crap out of you, right? It was almost like you go from swimming, Pisces fish, you go from swimming, swimming, swimming. Then it's like all of a sudden you're no longer in the water, you're in the air, and you're like, what? Wait, what? What just happened here? Right? You were completely, here comes the pun, fish out of water. Okay? I'm happy to tell you, with those cards right there, things are going to progress, and they're going to progress happily, and you guys are going to move forward successfully. There's your answer right there, smack dab in the middle of the reading. Things will begin to move again. Because I see this outcome so early in the reading, that says to me, Pisces, the rest of these cards are advice cards. Okay, so don't cut off the video yet. I'm just saying. You guys, you will move back towards a place of joy. You will get there. You have Leo here, and then you also have Cancer with the Chariot, right? Especially with this Sun card. That's saying to me, yeah, you'll get back to your happy place. You'll get back to your happiness. But, you know, it kind of take some diligence. It may kind of take a little bit of strength. It may kind of take a little bit of heart. And it's funny that I said out of water, the fish coming out of water, and now you're in air, right? Because now you feel, as an example, the heat of the sun. You know, in water, you don't know what you don't know what heat feels like. You know when the water warms up, but you're still wet, so you don't know what like dry heat feels like. And I think for you, Pisces, that's what scared the shit out of you, right? That's what scared the shit out of you, because you were in this ginormous place of the unknown. Like, yo, I've never been here before. I'm a Pisces. I'm used to swimming in water and going deep and, you know, being able to kind of get around and maneuver at my will. And now all of a sudden you got stuck, and it was like, I don't like this. This is like really majorly fucking uncomfortable. You know, for a lot of you guys, you kind of wigged out because you felt like, you know, being, again, a fish in air versus a fish in water, you're like, wait a minute, like, where are my people? Like, who's going to help me? Who's going to save me? Who's going to support me? So a lot of you guys did kind of feel neglected and abandoned. Let's go ahead and put this in the context of a relationship. Your person hitting the pause button and not responding to you, you're like, damn, you know, we've been dating for X amount of time. I thought I'd at least deserve a response. You know, for some of you guys, yeah, you felt shortchanged. Like, yo, you could have at least responded. You could have at least said something. You could at least let me know, right? You could at least help. You could have at least helped me with, you know, answering my questions so I can make better decisions for myself. Anytime I hear one of my clients say to me, oh, I just need to know so I can know what to do, I would almost reach out and touch them over the phone, because nobody on this planet needs anybody else to help them make a decision. I don't need you to tell me, there's my dyslexia. I don't need you to tell me if we're going to be in a relationship or if we're not, so I can figure out what to do going forward. I can do whatever the fuck I want based on you not responding, right? So if you didn't respond, I'm going to default to, okay, well, I guess that means we're not in a relationship. Okay, I'm going to go left. But I feel like for you, Pisces, that kind of left you dumbfounded. It was just like, I don't know, like, yes or no, or just tell me something. Angels are also saying to me too, Pisces, you went a little batshit crazy over this decision. Again, going back to the fish in the air, because air signs, the swords, right? I kind of feel like for a lot of you guys, you were deep inside of your head, not necessarily wondering if this was going to survive or not, right? And yeah, that led to you being very unclear, you being very shallow with your emotions, not necessarily knowing, you know, not doing too much, not doing any less, you know, kind of like living in this space of limbo, waiting for your person, your partner to come back and kind of quote unquote declare their love and say, yeah, no, we're cool. We're going to keep, you know, we're going to progress. What I'm being told to tell you now, Pisces, is that, you know, yes, this absolutely was a universal test for you. And we wanted to see what you would be able to do if thrown outside of your emotional comfort zone, specifically with this person. Maybe some of you made a statement recently like, oh, I don't know what I would do without you. And the universe was like, well, let's see, right? Which the universe can be that goonish sometimes, right? But it was almost like, I feel exactly something like that was challenged. It was like, for those of you who could be in codependent relationships, you know, the universe kind of came in and hit that pause button and said to you, okay, Pisces, what are you going to do? You're going to sink or swim, right? And Pisces is like, I can't do either because I'm not in freaking water anymore. And it's scaring the shit out of me. And I don't know what to do. And I don't know where to go. And I don't know where my happy place is or how to get back home. I don't know any of that. But it absolutely will happen. You know, you absolutely felt stuck, you know, suspended, like upside down, looking at things from a different perspective. But please understand, looking at things from a different perspective was your universal blessing. That was your universal blessing, and that was your universal gift. So now you can never ask yourself that question again or make that statement again. I don't know what I would do without you, because the universe provided you with an answer with this particular scenario. Trust me, guys, I know the universe that we live in. I've gone through scenarios like this myself. Like, wait a minute, but when I said that, I really didn't mean that. Law of attraction was like, we don't care. It was like, we know what's bubbling deep down, and we've been trying to help you with this codependency shit for a while. Let's go ahead and get this test passed quickly, please. So I kind of feel like you absolutely, just like Gemini, who I read for, was universally tested. So now angels are saying to me, let's see what the outcome is for your relationship. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Absolutely. That pause button was hit on purpose. It's okay. Anytime I see the Temperance card or the Wheel of Fortune in my readings, I'm like, okay, yeah. The universe is at stake here. I'm looking here and it's like there was some sort of declaration. Something was said. There was some sort of truth. Somebody gave something to the universe and the universe was like, oh, okay, let's see. And then divine timing came in and just totally derailed you guys, right? But it was for the benefit of your soul, benefit of yourself, benefit of your happiness, and also benefit of the universe as well. Okay? It was something that challenged you and triggered you, right? Into feeling abandoned and feeling neglected and feeling left alone, right? But it was absolutely done on your behalf and because of the love that God, angels, universe has for you. Now go ahead and say to me, well, shit, if they love me, they could just said that to me instead of like, you know, knocking me out of my happy place. And we'll simply say back to you, Pisces, we do love you, and that's why you're knocked out of your happy place. Okay? Now with that, you know, again, you were suspended, but now you will start to see movement in your relationship. You'll absolutely start to see movement in your relationship and why it was worth and meant to go through everything that you've gone through. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. I can't make this stuff up. That's that codependency. Codependency is nothing but attachment, right? It's attachment, and it is all about controlling and making sure that you remain attached. And the universe is like, oh, really? So you don't say. Okay? Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Okay? We want you to be very clear. We want you to understand. I'm looking at this card here too, the Hanged Man, and I'm thinking about, again, attachment and codependency. We don't want you to be attached. We don't want you to be codependent to any one person because you guys belong to all of us. You know what I mean? You don't belong to Todd or Richard or Tisha or Lorraine. You don't belong to them. You belong to all the Todds and all the Tishas and all the Lorraines of the universe. Please do not try to attach yourself to one. It's okay to love one and to be that great for that one, but you also owe the rest of us that as well. That is a part of your universal evolution. Okay? So Pisces, lovely reading, especially for me. I absolutely love when I'm able to teach about evolutionary lessons. So if this reading does resonate with you, go ahead and hit the like button And if you're not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. Love you guys. Bye.